Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create the Vixen Sew In. The Vixen Sew In is a versatile sew-in that allows you to wear your hair in multiple parts at one time. The Vixen Sew In is very easy to recreate. All you have to do is know the basics. So let's get started. So here I'm going to show you all of the leave out. This braid that you see in the center of my head that's going from the front to the back is going to be leave out. And I know it's kind of hard to see right now, but once we advance a little more into the video, it's going to be very clear what hair is being left out and what hair is going to be sewn down. As you can see here, all of the hair that's going in the circular motion, that is where we're going to be sewing our wefts down for the Vixen Sew In. We're also going to be sewing down a hair weaving net, and that is just going to help secure our sew-in and also help to apply our wefts flawlessly. Here I'm just showing you the braid pattern. If you notice, the front is a circular braid pattern and the back is a up and down braid pattern. And I was just trying to do something different. It doesn't matter which pattern you use as long as the foundation is flat. Now for this tutorial, you're going to need some form of a weaving net. I particularly like the weaving caps because they're easier to apply. They also do have weaving sheets, and they're basically one long sheet of weaving net, and you can use it for multiple people. I typically use this when I'm doing a full head extension. However, today for this particular tutorial, I'm going to be using a weaving cap. But I am going to show you what the weaving net looks like. It's just one large piece. So after you apply your weaving cap or your weaving net, whichever one you prefer, you're going to sew around the perimeter of your braids. Now that is where you're going to actually sew the wefts down onto. Please make sure you do not sew onto your leave out. I know it can be a little bit confusing, but that's why I like to do it in a circular motion because it's easier to sew the weaving cap on. Now while you're holding your weaving cap very tightly, you're going to start to sew your weaving cap down, going all the way around your perimeter braids, making sure that you're pulling tightly so that you have enough tension so that your net lays extremely flat. Once that's done, you're going to cut the excess cap off. Now it's a lot easier to see exactly where your hair wefts are going to be. You can see the leave out as well as all of the hair that is going to be sewn underneath your Vixen Sew In. And as you can see, we have 4 quadrants, and that is going to be 4 places where the hair extensions are going to lay. Now that you've applied your weaving net, we're going to start to sew the hair extensions down. We're going to start at the top of the quadrant, and we're going to sew underneath that first braid. Now the reason we sew underneath that braid is so that once you put your hair into a bun and you put it at the top of your head, it's going to lay extremely flat without any lumps or bumps, and that's what we want. Now for this install, we're going to be doing the flip over method, and the flip over method is making sure that you don't cut any wefts, and you're going to be basically taking your wefts and flipping it from right to left to make sure that your install lays extremely flat. We're going to continue to install all of our wefts from right to left, and at this point, this is what your install should look like. All of your wefts are going to lay flat. You're not going to have any lumps or bumps or spaces, and you didn't cut any of your wefts. And this is really good if you have virgin hair because now you're able to use your hair again. So once you take out your braids, you'll see that you have a full install and it looks flawless. You don't have any lumps or bumps, and you're able to do so many style options. I really do like the high bun. It's just so easy on those hot days, and it's just very, very chic and very simple, as well as the cornrows. I mean, you have so many options with this Vixen Sew In. So I hope this video was informative for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below.